You know, it really is nice to be living in such a well-developed world. We got fountains looking nice, castle, yeah, tree farm over there, just cut down and replanted, creeper face that honestly I think is starting to work a little bit too well. Isn't it just a wonderful world? But, I mean, there is one thing missing. Where's winter? It's the middle of February and there's no snow on the ground, so I don't know. Kind of miss it. Even though I see it outside literally every day. Well, let's see. Oh, also, new Minecraft logo. Yeah! There we are! Look at this! You got snow on the ground, you got snow on the trees, you got snow constantly falling. Just like real life. Very realistic. And there are no snowballs, so I guess I just can't throw any. But still, snow! Well, anyway, let's get back to the world that's actually developed. Hi, pig. And I've got some stuff that I need to get done here. And no, it does not involve snow. Anyways, hi, hello, I'm the Impending Moon, and welcome to Minecraft Alpha 1.0.4, aka Secret Friday 4. And the newest feature that this has added, well, it was the snow, which I'm not really making use of because I've already got this world. Anyway, the first thing that I gotta take care of right here is something that's been bugging me ever since I noticed it, and that's the fact that this is misaligned. So, let me just quickly take these, up, and would you look at that? It looks nice. Hi, pig. And another thing that I've noticed is that it's really kind of inconvenient to keep going up here for all my furnaces. Because, I'll be entirely honest, this doesn't actually have much functional use anymore since I built the vault. Oh, minecarts no longer have chests in them. And you actually sit in them. Rain still pours when you hit F5, though. Yeah, I mean, just look at how sad this room looks now that there are no chests in it. I mean, you know, the furnaces are still useful and all. But I feel like this room's glory days have passed it, sadly. But that's not the focus for right now. Right now, I want to work on fixing up a bit of the backyard here. Because I've got it all lit up, I've got some stuff planned, but I haven't actually done much with it. Oh, animals in my tree farm too. They just kind of get everywhere, don't they? But before I start on the backyard here, about that minecart, there is something that I noticed while testing, and it's also the reason why I've got this second world here. So if I go over here, and wonder why my hand is like that. So you know how I stored stuff in this minecart a while ago? Yeah, so if I go ahead, I think, yeah, you break it, and the items are still there. They'll still drop. So that's pretty cool. And also lost me like half an hour of progress that I made off camera because I accidentally broke it and forgot to back up my save before I did that. So that was fun. Anyways, back to the backyard, I guess. Yeah, but that really is more of just a curiosity than anything important. So, let's see here. What's the first thing that I want to take care of? Well, to plan out my actions a little bit before I start here, the first thing that I've actually had planned out for the longest time is turning this into an actual pool and this into a diving board. Just because, I mean, look at it. It's just the right shape. And I also kind of want to lay out some pathways, one going down there, and one coming up here. And this looks like it's probably a good spot to put a little blacksmith thing here. Yeah, and having this here would prevent me from having to go all the way up there for my furnaces. I'll probably eventually find a use for the castle again, but right now I guess it's just kind of gonna be a statue or something. Not anything practical. But then I also want to clean up some of these pathways right here so that they blend into the ground a bit more. Probably put a wall separating me from the unlit areas over there. And I don't even want to deal with that skeleton. I've only got 9 arrows left. And then I'm also probably going to cover that up, because it's been sitting exposed for a little while. And I mean, I don't want to give away the position of my diamond vault, even though I'm the only one who actually cares about it. But anyway, to start all of this off, I am going to need to go gather some more resources. Alright, and a quick deep dive into here. Then I can go and place down a chest right here, and dump some resources into it. So, let's see. I don't need to carry this on me. Probably a good idea to at least keep some logs ready. And yeah, everything else should be pretty good to go. So I think I'm going to tackle the easiest thing first, and that's going to be getting this wall done. Well, I don't know about this one, but at least the wall to the tree farm should be pretty easy. Yeah, so let's see. I don't think I need to bother with, like, trying to extend the landscape past it. I think just having it riding right up against the landscape will be enough to make it look decent. Yeah, so something like this should keep it looking alright, because now it's not an overhang, although it is a sheer cliff face, but it should look decent. Now this is going to be a little bit harder, because there's a pathway underneath that, and it's also a lot of blocks if I just want to tunnel straight down. So my other option would be to scaffold a little bit. So, or I guess not scaffolding, put up supports that look permanent. So if I just go ahead and do this, let's see, how do I want to put up supports? So I'm thinking I could either do cobblestone or wood here. Let's try some wood. So if I go like this, how does that look? I don't know. I feel like it would work better if that was one block further out, so that's what I'm gonna do right away. Okay then, so if I go like this, yep, that looks much better. And yeah, I'm fine with that. It looks like it's being supported a bit, and I guess I can also do that with that balcony over there. And with the supports put in place for that, I'll be honest, it doesn't look as good as it does over there. But it does the job, so I'm gonna keep it. I feel like it would look more secure if I put, like, cobblestone or stone in there as kind of like an anchor point. But I don't think I need that level of realism here, so I'm just gonna leave it as is. And if I really feel like changing it, I'll do it later. And for this bridge, my plan of just adding trees is actually working. So I'm going to plant some more trees, preferably in places where they actually grow, and then that should just kind of take care of itself. Anyway, with some minor landscaping set aside, I think it's time to actually put in a build here that's going to be useful. So I'm going to level out this terrain a little bit, and then I'm going to put in a blacksmith. Okay, so I'm gonna start with, like, just a post here. Okay, so with 4 posts here, let's fill in the floor with some cobblestone. Let's see, I'm gonna have furnaces over here, so... Actually, no, because I'm thinking a back wall over here would probably be the best, so I hide the back of the furnaces. So, I put 4 furnaces over here, then plop them down right here. I'm trying to make this look decent. Please, just work with me. Hi, sheep. Get out. How do I make this actually face me? Is there a way to do that? No, it looks like it just wants to face whatever direction this is. I think I call this one west. Let's see, is there a method? Okay, so if I place them like that, then they'll face forward. Because, you know, usually I'm not that much of a stickler for this, but considering the fact I'm actually making a build specifically for these furnaces, I kind of want to show them off, like, front and center. Alright, well anyway, since that's taken care of, let's put a back on this. I wonder, how well will stairs look back here? And of course I misplaced that. And yeah, that looks pretty good. So I've got immediate access to all 4 of these furnaces. Do I want logs up here instead? It's something to deal with later. So I guess right now everything else is just going to be decorative. So let's see. And yeah, that is almost a complete build. I gotta add the ceiling. I almost forgot about that part. What? That spider... Oh, hello. You've gotten closer. Can you climb walls now? Yes, yes it can. Okay. Or no. It's just stuck in the stairs. Alright, now to light up the roof. And ta-da! It's exactly what you'd expect. Roof. And it actually kind of does tie this together pretty well. So I'm happy with this. I think I'll throw a chest in the corner somewhere. Maybe just like right here. And that's just where I'm going to keep like coal and whatever materials I'm working with. Alright, now that I've added the chest, I'm going to officially call this done. And honestly, I don't think I'll ever need to tamper with this thing again. Maybe some of the pathways on the outside, but that's about it. Yeah, and speaking of pathways, I think that's probably the best place to go from here. Hi, sheep. And I think I'm gonna take the pathway, I'm gonna cut it off over here and bring it into just cobblestone pathways. Pull it up here through this, so have this just a part of the pathway. Then I'll bring it over here to this. I might have some more builds over here or something. And then I'm going to branch out the pathway from here down to here. And I'm thinking of some things that I can do with this. I'm not entirely sure yet. But for now, it'll at least be like a poolside thing to make it look a bit more complete. Alright, and this is the first little branch of the pathway done. Goes through here, down there. And this will eventually become the diving board once I get around to making it. So now I'm just going to go ahead, bring this pathway down here, and then pathways should be final. Alright, then there's this pathway done with no issues. Now the next step is going to be getting this into a pool. Now, I don't know if I want to keep more natural edges or if I want to kind of square it off a bit. So I'm thinking, at least for now, I'll go into like a hybrid. So I'll keep the edges over here natural, but over here, since I kind of got to dig it out in order to make this work, that I'm going to turn these into like squared off stone slab edges. So I'm thinking that this shape should work pretty well. I might turn this into kind of like a little poolside area, but it is actually pretty small to put any builds in. But the first step before any of that is to actually get those stone slabs. There are so many animals and they're always in my way right here. And with some quick placements, I can realize that I still need to make all of this at least 2 blocks deep. Okay, and with this done, I think it looks pretty alright. Yeah. I am wondering, though, if I make it 1 block deeper, I could add some lighting in the middle block here, because I'm thinking that I can just place glass right here, then tunnel down over here, then place a torch in it, and I think that would look pretty cool. Well, I'll keep thinking about that, and for now, I think my next step is going to be to actually get the diving board built. Okay, so just to test it out before I actually go and build anything. Yep, I can fall straight down. So even if I don't actually jump, it will work. So I don't die. Or I guess nearly die. It's not an instant death, so long as I'm at full health. Okay, so I've gone ahead and built this. I've also extended it out one more, so you're not falling right at the edge there. So looking at this, I have gone, and I've made this little design here. Not necessarily because it's realistic, but more because it makes it feel like it's anchored into the mountain a bit better. Then, let's see how it looks from below. So you can jump off, do a flip, do whatever. Well, there is one dirt block that I see there, but I also feel like this cobblestone there can go down a bit more. Why are there so many animals in my pool? I mean, yeesh. Can you just imagine what wet sheep smells like? I can't, but I'd rather not do it. I mean, luckily my Minecraft character doesn't exactly have nostrils, so I don't think I need to worry about that. But whatever. Right now, my focus is on this. Okay, so with some adjustments made, let's jump back in and see how it looks. Now that looks far more stable. Alright, so let's see how well my lighting fares at night. The pool shouldn't be any issue, but I'm also kind of worried about the edge of that being dark enough for monsters to spawn. Okay, so it looks like it's doing a decent enough job of keeping this lit up, because it's not as dark as over there, which I also should really light up since I'm going to be using the back a bit more. And now they're even in the blacksmith area. You don't know how to work a furnace. No. Shoo. I'll hit you with string. Oh. Okay, so I suppose that's one issue. Is that if I miss the jump, I fall. So I've been thinking about the whole deepening the pool thing, and I think it's a decent idea at least over here. I still kind of want to keep this little kind of cove thing going on, but at least for the walled areas around here, digging down to 3 deep and putting in lights is probably going to look pretty good. So I'm going to head back up to the vault, grab some resources, and I guess take care of the vault being visible from back here, too. Okay, so that should be this pretty much done. I do actually need to make a way for grass to get up here. So, let's see. That'll have to be taken down eventually. But right now, just looking at what I've done, it looks pretty natural. This could actually use one more block of stone at the bottom instead of that dirt. Yeah, that covers it up pretty well. I mean, right now, it is pretty obvious that it's a separate edition. But honestly, once it's been sitting for a while, I don't know if I will actually be able to tell the difference if I don't pay attention to it. And of course, I'm swarmed by all the animals the moment I try to start building. Get out. Alright, so I've got all of this stuff dug down to 3 blocks. And yes, it did take a while, but it's finally done. Now I can go ahead and start filling in 3 blocks worth of slabs. Alright, now that that's all placed, what I'm thinking of doing... So let's start off like right here to test it out. So the whole plan is to put glass right here and cobblestone all around here so that it looks decent. Put a light on there and then hop out. And it's turning nighttime at just the right moment too. Now let's see how good this looks. Maybe how bad. I don't know. I'd say that's looking alright. It'll probably look better once there are more lights in. So let me take care of that. Okay, so now that I've got these done, I'd say this plan is going to turn out pretty good. So now it's just a matter of putting a few more on here, and it should be good to go. Alright, and that's all the lights put in, and they look pretty nice. I am perfectly happy with how these ones turned out, and I guess this pool is just permanently here now. Which means I can't exactly fill it in and use the space for something more useful. But, whatever. It looks nice. Well, anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. So far I've gotten this pool done, I got a blacksmith's in, and I got some things terraformed to look a little bit better. It's kind of a simpler episode, but it's all things that kinda needed to be done. Well, anyway, the next episode that I'll be checking out is Alpha 1.0.6, and that's going to be pretty fun because there's going to be some travel involved in that. But for now, I think I'm happy in my little backyard. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed. I've been the Impending Moon, and good night.